Hello, I'm Amelia Morris, Chief Communications Officer for the City of Des Moines. Welcome to City Talk. The City Source newsletter was delivered to Des Moines homes in May. Inside, you will find a parks brochure with a long list of programs and a calendar for summertime fun. Jennifer Fletcher with the Parks and Recreation Department is here to tell us about all kinds of activities for the whole family, including the family dog. We'll also talk to the boys in blue today. The Des Moines Police Department will tell us about their summer programs and partnerships that you want to know about. We have some real news that you can use, so stay tuned. City Talk will be right back after these messages.
Visit Des Moines, we have it all. Visit Des Moines, we have it all.
With Des Moines' new smart card parking meters, there is no need to carry around a pocket full of change. There are over 1,000 parking meters that now accept the new smart cards. Use your smart card at downtown meters. Insert the card and buy time on the meter. Come back, insert the card again, and the remaining value is refunded back to your card. You can purchase smart cards at any one of the 3 vending machines, which are located at City Hall, the 3rd and Court parking garage, and the 9th and Locust parking garage. Get yours today and leave your change at home.
Welcome back. We're on location today at the beautiful Grandview Park located at 3230 Easton Boulevard. This is just one of the 72 parks in the city of Des Moines. In some of our city parks this summer, the police department will have special programs. Here to tell us about that is the Police Public Information Officer, Chris Scott. Chris, welcome to City Talk.
Thank you, Amelia, for having us here today.
Well, first of all, I understand that each season, summer, winter, spring, and fall, brings some unique needs for community policing. What programs will the police department implement for the summer months?
We have several programs that we're going to be starting this summer, and some of those programs we've used in the past. One we will be starting is the SET program, which is our summer enforcement team. This team will be made up of 8 officers and a supervisor, and they'll travel around the city of Des Moines to the various locations where we find a lot of criminal activity. And ultimately their goal is to stay on top of them and suppress a lot of that crime. They'll be working with detectives, our narcotics, as well as our intelligence unit. We also have a team that'll be working downtown, as we have a lot of youth that go downtown and scoop the loop, if you will, Amelia. Yeah. So we have a team of 2 to 4 officers that will be working to enforce traffic laws and city ordinances. The chief has a new program this year that we're going to be working as mentors for youth. And what will happen there is there will be a nomination process, and those youth that are selected will have days with police officers who will serve as mentors. But one of the other areas that we're going to have officers and really want people to feel safe is our summer parks enforcement program, which is where we have police officers who actually patrol the city parks so that the citizens here can feel safe coming out and do family activities.
You know, we used to see in the summertime officers on bikes and even a horseback patrol. What happened to those programs?
You know, we still have bikes that get used downtown, and we're still using the horses in some of our other special event activities, but we haven't seen them as much in the parks, but we hope that our police presence will be seen a lot this summer with these special teams that we have in the parks.
Okay. There is another program that I was interested in. You had a program that mentored young people earlier this year. I think it was called Junior Explorers.
Yeah.
Is that something that occurs year-round, or is that a program just for certain times of year?
No, we do have a Junior Explorers program as well as an Explorers program where we work with the youth. That is year-round. We work with various schools in the selection process for having the youth join Junior Explorers. And they will have activities throughout the summer, both in parks and other locations. I know that last year they've had them work a little bit at the State Fair. So they keep them real busy and active in the police department.
I'd like to share a little more information. The police department also has a Citizen Police Academy, which is open to residents here in Des Moines. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
The Citizens Academy is an opportunity for citizens to number one, see what kind of training we go through. They actually get a chance to drive a police car. They get an opportunity to shoot our weapons and go through all the various trainings that our police officers go through. And it really gives them a perspective and understanding not only of the training that's involved to be a police officer, but in general what it's like to be a police officer and the activities that we see.
Okay. There is a term that you all use which is called community policing. Can you explain that to us?
Community policing is our ability to embrace the community and the community embracing us in a cohesive and joint policing environment. So often our crimes solved through people in the community. When we community police, we're just out there reassuring our relationships that we are here to work with them and for them. And we have found in a lot of the crimes that we have solved that those relationships have paid off.
Let me go back to the Citizen Academy. We're going to put that information up on the screen so people can see it. Is there a certain time that you can enroll in this academy, or is it just as those spaces open up? How does that work?
They only take a certain number of people, and I don't have that magic number, but there's an enrollment process which they can get a hold of the Police Academy, ask if they're still taking enrollment. They will sign up. There's a selection process to that. And once they have the class filled and everyone's selected, then they'll be on their way. But to my understanding, right now they're still accepting applications.
With the programs, the special programs that you have mentioned that the police department has in the city parks, what do you hope to accomplish with these programs?
The number one objective is for these beautiful parks to be used and for people to feel safe using the parks.
Okay. They also have some partnerships with the Park and Recreation Department. We're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, Jennifer Fletcher, who is the Marketing Supervisor for Parks and Recreation, will join us so we can talk about the partnerships between parks and police. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
I have the privilege and the responsibility of directing a Shakespeare troupe. It can be challenging, but it's always compelling, and it's always a learning experience. I learn a lot from what Shakespeare has written, and I learn a lot about what people bring to Shakespeare. Shakespeare is a treasure chest in terms of all the characters that he contains. You look at all those people inside that treasure chest, and you learn a lot about life. My name is Lorenzo, and I geek Shakespeare.
Visit Des Moines, we have it all.
With Des Moines' new smart card parking meters, there is no need to carry around a pocket full of change. There are over 1,000 parking meters that now accept the new smart cards. Use your smart card at downtown meters. Insert the card and buy time on the meter. Come back, insert the card again, and the remaining value is refunded back to your card. You can purchase smart cards at any one of the 3 vending machines, which are located at City Hall, the 3rd and Court parking garage, and the 9th and Locust parking garage. Get yours today and leave your change at home.
Welcome back. Des Moines City Parks are buzzing with activity this summer. Here to tell us a little bit more about how parks and police are partnering up to keep our parks clean and safe is Jennifer Fletcher from Park and Rec and Chris Scott. Okay, you guys are the dynamic duo. So Jennifer, let's talk about the partnerships that you and the Parks Department have with the Police Department.
This summer, through the Police Athletic League, we'll have several camps: football, baseball, wrestling, in a variety of our parks across the city.
Okay, and why are you all teaming up? I noticed that there are other programs that the two of you do together, something called the Second Chance Program. Chris, what is that all about?
We have a Second Chance program where kids make mistakes, and a lot of those kids learn from their mistakes, and what they would like to do, rather than be charged for a crime that they committed, they'd like an opportunity to make it go away. And so we have a Second Chance program where these kids can attend classes, and then they will also perform community service projects, which is where we work with Parks and Rec to identify different projects and parks that they can work on.
Okay. Jennifer, can you tell us what some of those projects might be? Are they doing things with keeping the grounds clean? Give us some idea of what the youth are involved in.
Well, we have a very robust volunteer program, and the Second Chance really kind of feeds into that. We have things from pulling weeds, pulling garlic mustard, removing invasive species from across the park. So we're always looking for people to help out, and luckily, or not luckily, I guess, we have the Second Chance program to help fill that gap.
One of the programs that we hear a lot about in the summertime is the graffiti program. Chris, tell us a little bit about how the two of you partner on that program.
Sure. We have a program that when graffiti's been found, if you will, our officers will go out, they'll make a police report of the graffiti, and they'll take photos of it. We'd like to track that for us. And then what we'll do is we'll contact the Parks and Rec department, and they'll come out and they'll help put paint over the graffiti to keep the city looking nice.
Okay. And Jennifer, this is a program, the cleanup part is handled by Parks. Is that just during the day? Is there a hotline? Is it a 24-hour program?
There is a 24-hour hotline, and it is 237-1808. And you can call in when you report graffiti if the police already haven't taken care of it. And our staff tries to be out within 24 hours to get it cleaned up.
Okay. Well, you guys are doing a great job in the parks, and we appreciate all of the extra effort, and I feel particularly safe in this beautiful park here at Grandview. We're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to finish our conversation with Jennifer Fletcher about all of the opportunities for recreation in Des Moines this summer. So stay with us. We'll be right back.
The results are in, and the City of Des Moines continues to set the standard for cities of similar size with the Resident Satisfaction Survey. This survey is conducted every 2 years, and residents rated the City of Des Moines highest in the following areas: communications, customer service, overall quality of city services, and quality of downtown. Soon to come is the performance report that measures how the city has improved the quality of life for its residents based on goals set from the previous report. Within the performance report will be featured art from local artists to be named later this month. To view the Resident Satisfaction Survey or the performance report, go to the city's website at www.dmgov.org and click on the City Managers page. Or give us a call at 283-4500 and we'll help you through that process. The City of Des Moines wants to continue to meet the needs of residents, and we encourage continued communication with you. In order to assist, several departments have become active with social media outlets. On YouTube, we have the City of Des Moines YouTube channel at City of Des Moines. We also have a Des Moines Parks YouTube channel at DSM Parks Department. On Facebook, there's the city Facebook account. We're called Des Moines Gov. The airport, DSM-International-Airport. Library is DMLIB. Parks is Des Moines Parks. Police, DM Police. And Public Works, Des Moines Public Works, all one word. For citizen engagement tool, we have the Revitalize Des Moines effort at www.revitalizedesmoines.com. On Twitter, we have the airport at DSM Airport, Park and Recreation at Des Moines Park, the library at DMPL, Public Works at DMDPW. By now, you should have received your link to the city, the City Source newsletter. Take a look inside. There's an event-packed parks insert giving you the 411 on everything parks. From family activities like kite flying and canoeing to adult entertainment like Unwind at Grays Lake. Your city is hard at work on a new project, revitalizing South Ridge Mall. City officials and the mall owners are working to bring new retail investments and provide a unique recreational, educational, and cultural features that are sure to generate more activity. DMAC is moving into the former JCPenney building, and a collaborative effort with the Iowa Soccer Association and the Iowa Barnstormers will locate a 90,000 square foot athletic facility in the former Montgomery Ward space. This month's Scrub event is Saturday, June 16th for the Southwestern Hills neighborhood. Residents should go to 1901 Bell Avenue to discard unwanted housing materials. All other neighborhoods are encouraged to take their materials to the Metro Waste Authority transfer station at 4198 Delaware Avenue. Take yard waste materials to the Metro Waste Authority Compost Center at 1601 Harriet Avenue. And don't forget to have your voice heard in local government at any of the following public meetings held at City Hall, 400 Robert D. Ray Drive. City Council will meet Monday, June 11th and June 25th at 4:30 p.m. City Council workshops will be held Monday, June 11th and June 25th at 7:30 a.m. The Planning and Zoning Commission will meet Thursday, June 7th and 21st at 6 p.m. The Zoning Board of Adjustment will meet Wednesday, June 27th at 1 p.m. And the Park Board will meet Tuesday, June 26th at 5 p.m. I'm Shekinah, and that's your City Update.
Visit Des Moines, we have it all.
With Des Moines' new smart card parking meters, there is no need to carry around a pocket full of change. There are over 1,000 parking meters that now accept the new smart cards. Use your smart card at downtown meters. Insert the card and buy time on the meter. Come back, insert the card again, and the remaining value is refunded back to your card. You can purchase smart cards at any one of the 3 vending machines, which are located at City Hall, the 3rd and Court parking garage, and the 9th and Locust parking garage. Get yours today and leave your change at home.
Welcome back. One of the clear signs of summer in Des Moines is all of the activity going on in our parks, from tennis to swimming pools. Here to tell us about that is Jennifer Fletcher, who is the marketing supervisor for the Park and Recreation Department. Again, Jennifer, welcome back to City Talk.
Again, thanks for having me.
I know that you have a brochure out that people are looking at, so we want to start by telling us a little bit of where you can find all of the information for activities this month.
If you look into City Source, we have a pull-out section. We have a 4-page calendar that details every month's activities from May until August.
Wonderful. And one of the things that is very popular in our parks is yoga. Is it back this summer?
It is back and better than ever. It starts June 2nd and runs through September. We're featuring a special program in July called the Summer Sampler. So if you can't make it in June, make sure you get there in July.
And yoga is still going to be at Grays Lake?
Grays Lake Park every Saturday from 9 to 10 a.m.
Wonderful. Now, everybody, of course, by now the pools are open. So tell us about activities at the swimming pool.
We'll have swim lessons for a variety of age groups. We've got mommy and me classes. We'll have our doggy dives again this summer. And you can purchase a pass that'll give you access to all the pools all summer.
Okay. And for information on swimming pools, let's put that up on the screen. Where do people get more information? Because you know they're going to call.
Please visit www.dmparks.org and you can find information about hours of the pools, addresses, location, and everything you need to know.
Okay. Now there is a modest charge to get into the city pools, but there is also a special program available if you should need it. It's called GRASS. Jennifer, tell them what that is.
It's an income-based scholarship program and it stands for Greater Des Moines Recreational Activity Scholarship Program. Visit any one of our offices or the pools and you can fill out an application and walk away with your card for discounts on pools, boat rentals, shelter rentals, a majority of our programs.
Okay. Now, I know that there are special activities, particularly at Grays Lake and probably some of the other parks. Can you tell us some of those activities that we could take part in at Grays Lake this summer?
At Grays Lake, we'll also have Unwind again every other Friday. We'll have live music, food, there'll be beverages to purchase. We'll also have at Grays Lake moon floats. Anytime there's a full moon, you'll be able to go out on the lake in the moonlight. It's a beautiful experience.
Oh, so that does sound wonderful. Now, we are, as you know, in Grandview. This is a beautiful park. So if you haven't seen Grandview Park, you really have to pay it a visit. I don't know how many acres it is, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Our parks are free and open. They do close at night. Is that right, Jennifer?
Yeah, at sunset.
At sunset. There are a lot of different activities, basketball, but are there tennis lessons again this summer?
Actually, we're featuring a new program this year, free tennis lessons at a variety of our parks for ages 9 to 14. Again, if you visit our website, we have all the information posted where you can find lessons at a park near you.
There are activities all over Des Moines. In every park, there's something a little different. But Jennifer, tell us a little bit about Evelyn Davis Park. What's happening there this summer?
Evelyn Davis has their own summer recreation program. It runs June through August, Monday through Friday, 11 to 8. A variety of different sports kids can try, as well as field trips to places like the State Fair and Adventureland.
Wow, that's great. Well, here at Grandview, I noticed we are right next to a beautiful shelter, and then they have some other features out here. Tell us what you find at Grandview this summer.
Grandview is one of our largest parks, and it's also home to a very popular disc golf course. We've got a playground, and then of course our shelter you can rent, just like many of the shelters across the park system.
Okay, and we have been doing renovations that are still underway at the Grandview Clubhouse.
Yeah, the new and improved bright Grandview Clubhouse will open later this summer.
Okay, and is there golf available here at Grandview?
Yes, just across the fence over there you'll find an 18-hole golf course where you can get a cart and play a round or two.
I tell you, there's just so much to do, all available here at your city parks. Let's go back to Grays Lake because there's activity on the water out there. There's canoe lessons available, is that right?
We'll have canoe lessons now through August for $30, a random series of dates from 6 to 9 p.m. People can get out, learn to canoe, get comfortable in it, and just enjoy the water.
Okay. Park and Recreation, this is their busy season, and I know you have a public education program about helping keep the parks clean. Can you tell us a little bit more about that?
Sure. Within the next few months across the park system, you'll be introduced to our Don't Be Trashy campaign. And what we're asking people to do is just be responsible, carry your trash out with you. If you see litter, pick it up and dispose of it. We have less blue barrels in the system now, so they just need to take care of where you're at.
Okay. And again, we want to remind viewers that you have a calendar in the insert.
Yes.
That's in the City Source newsletter, which should be in your homes by now. And if they go pull this calendar out, what are they going to find?
Again, May through August, a series of our events and dates and all the information they'll need to know to have fun this summer.
Okay, let's give our audience the general information number that they should call to get information on all of the programs throughout the city system in the parks.
Our main office number is 237-1386, and we also have the City Source insert posted on our website, so if they can't find theirs, they can go and download another copy.
Well, Jennifer, thank you very much, and thank you for this beautiful backdrop for our show today. We really appreciate it. Grandview is just beautiful.
Well, thanks.
That wraps up this edition of City Talk. I hope you will join us again here on DMTV, City Cable Channel 7. Every month, we will visit with a different department and bring you new information about the services and facilities for the City of Des Moines. Today's program can be seen during the replays on the dates and times now listed on your television screen. You can also watch Channel 7 online. Go to www.dmgov.org and click on Watch Live. We are also available to you on YouTube. Go to the webpage for the Public Information Office, and there you will find our links, www.youtube.com/City of Des Moines, Iowa. Watch any of our TV shows anytime online at Video On Demand. Those links are available on the Public Information page. DMTV is provided to the City of Des Moines by Mediacom Communication Systems. You will find us 24 hours a day, 7 days a week in the basic tier of your cable system on Channel 7. I'm Amelia Hamilton Morris. Thank you for watching.
I have the privilege and the responsibility of directing a Shakespeare troupe. It can be challenging, but it's always compelling, and it's always a learning experience. I learn a lot from what Shakespeare has written, and I learn a lot about what people bring to Shakespeare. Shakespeare is a treasure chest in terms of all the characters that he contains. You look at all those people inside that treasure chest, and you learn a lot about life. My name is Lorenzo, and I geek Shakespeare.
Visit Des Moines, we have it all.
With Des Moines' new smart card parking meters, there is no need to carry around a pocket full of change. There are over 1,000 parking meters that now accept the new smart cards. Use your smart card at downtown meters. Insert the card and buy time on the meter. Come back, insert the card again, and the remaining value is refunded back to your card. You can purchase smart cards at any one of the 3 vending machines, which are located at City Hall, the 3rd and Court parking garage, and the 9th and Locust parking garage. Get yours today and leave your change at home.